helmet, he's fit, bandaged up for captain's run. He moved with ease, and after the session, the coach couldn't hide his joy that his star was ready to roll. Mitchell has made his mark this week with his views on the premiers.
He's lit a bit of a fuse with Penrith, saying that they got a few cracks in the windscreen.
Yeah, he's spent some time with the boys over there in the World Cup tour, and he's having a bit of fun with them. But we're under no illusions how tough the game's going to be.
Is he right?
Oh, look, they've lost a game in round one, at home. When was the last time they lost one at home? And they lost by a point. So we'll see. It's a long way to go before we start talking about chinks in what's a very impressive armour.
Ice Cool Ivan has taken note of Mitchell's musings, and they could be used as ammo. But he isn't sure the Panthers are heading for a crash.
I don't know. Have to ask Latrell, I suppose. I don't think we need any extra motivation, but yeah, potentially that could. Latrell's that kind of guy too. He's wears his heart in his sleeve, says what he thinks, and that's what he thinks. That's what he thinks.
Cleary has been forced to deal with his own spot fire. But as this series of photos shows, there's not an ounce of angst between Jerome and Jamin.
We had a joke, got him in the headmaster's office, It's actually quite humorous, the situation, but, it's obviously it wasn't, I think we all can understand it wasn't a great look either, but, it was just a bit of frustration on the boys' behalf.
And Souths are dealing with their own form of niggle. Eddie Jones has made Cam Murray his wallaby target, but the South skipper hasn't lost his red and green focus.
I can't imagine he's the sort of bloke you'd have to sort of pull in the line in any way.
Nah, not really. If there's a bloke who's as passionate to wearing a South jersey as anybody in the club, and he leads his club with distinction every week, and I know he'll be 100% focused every week.
Danny Weidler, 9 News.
The West Tigers' clash with Newcastle is looming as a grudge match for David Klemmer, the Tigers prop, against his former club after a bitter exit in the off-season, and his new teammates are tipping fireworks.
David Klemmer is fiery at the best of times, but up against his former club, this could go to a whole new level. Do you expect him to go and take some heads off?
Yeah, of course. He's he's the type of player where what you're going to get from him. He's a big leader for us, and I know I'm going to go around the field. He's going to do his best, and he's definitely going to try to hit someone, I think.
Jackson Hastings went the opposite way and ruffled a few feathers when he criticised the Tigers for sacking coach Michael Maguire. What type of reception do you think he'll get at Leichhardt?
Yeah, I don't know. The crowd was good to him when he was with us, so I'm not sure how they'll treat him when he comes back on Sunday.
It's another halfback dominating the headlines this week. Mitchell Moses has become frustrated with questions around his contract saga, but his coach insists it hasn't affected his performance.
They're used to it as well, like the last couple of years, like I said, it's happened, and they just get on with their job, and when they're at work, they're professional, they worry about what they've got to do, which is come to work, ready to train well and prepare well for a game of footy.
Tom Trbojevic only made his comeback last weekend, but is already eyeing off a return to State of Origin in May.
There's no secret that you want to be involved for New South Wales and playing Origin.
Turbo launching Ampol's Little Origin campaign today, giving school kids a chance to play at half-time of the main game. The fullback, Happy Manley, has a bye in round 2.
First game back at footy for a while, so a bit sore, so definitely early on in the week I'm like, rest is not too bad.
A very different day for Tom's brother Jake and other Sea Eagles players. They traded cross-sport tips with former pro golfer and social media superstar Paige Spiranak. Emma Lawrence, 9 News.
Well, Sonny Bill Williams was one of football's great cross-code superstars. Now his sister is set to follow in his footsteps. Niall made her name playing Sevens rugby for New Zealand, but she's ready to jump to the NRLW. The 34-year-old will play for the Titans when the competition returns in August.